No, he has. He's done well. And as John says, they could have easily evened it up by doing that, but it was a right spot on position. But there was no malice in the tackle, but Nadi was going to be in the 18-yard box, so it's a goal-scoring chance, but that's the rules.
10 men each for Hibs and Hearts into the second half, and substitution during the interval as well. Yet another change. We've had a few already. David Van Zanten will come on to fill that right back berth vacated by Sol Bamba, and it means that Colin Nish, who we've just seen coming out there, will sit on the bench. He's been taken off at the start of the second half. Van Zanten will replace him. Hibs will reshuffle. Hearts have already done the same, having lost their goalkeeper. Bruno Aguiar has given way for them. Andy Driver was taken off injured earlier on. Enough to talk about for Scott Booth and Ian Crocker.
There has been plenty going on at Easter Road today. David Van Zanten makes a rare appearance of late. Colin Nish making way for him. Both sides having to rethink and refocus. Charlie Richmond, the centre of attention. But hard to dispute his two decisions. Red cards shown to Janos Balog, the Hearts keeper, and to Sol Bamba of Hibs. Both sides down to 10 men. Hibs it is who have a goal advantage, though, given to them by Stephen Fletcher. Let's see if these two carry on from where they left off at the end of that 52-minute first half. Hibs with just one win in the last 9 Edinburgh derbies will be fancying their chances of recording a victory here. More so had they been a man up on Hearts, but they weren't a man up for very long.
Both teams now with very similar formations. I just hope that means they don't cancel each other out, because that first half was so good.
Flicked on by Abua. Here's Nade. Mikalunas still going. Came on in the first half of the injured Andy Driver. Sal Mikalunas. So Hibs having to change their plans with Van Zanten on for Nish. And Hearts had to take off Aguiar to allow Jamie McDonald, their sub-keeper, to come on. Lee Wallace. David Abua, the Ugandan international. Michael Stewart almost forced an equalizer for Hearts at the end of the half. Fine save from Zamatulski to deny him. Wallace. Palazuelos. Stewart. Mikalunas. Lost out easily. Too easily for Hearts' liking. Fletcher chasing this. Eggert Jonsson with him. Van Zanten. Out of favour generally, lately. O'Brien. Ryden.
See both teams going for it, both teams down by one man. It means more space on the park. Hopefully that means a lot more excitement.
Abua was strong in the challenge. He claims he got the ball. Charlie Richmond having none of it.
Abua does get the ball. Just a little piece of ranking as well, but I think that's a decent challenge.
He's a little unlucky there. Abua.
I think he's played well for Hearts. Abua hasn't given the ball away too often. It's quite easy to find him on that left-hand side. Quite tricky.
Chris Hogg will aim to pick out his partner at the back, Rob Jones. Karapinas has to send it behind for a corner.
Well, for a team with the third best defensive record in the SPL, they've looked a lot shaky at times in there.
Jamie McDonald now in goal, a rare appearance for him. Ryden's corner. Chris Hogg doesn't score many. Just one, in fact, in his entire Hibs career.
It's not a bad ball in. The goalkeeper can't come for it.
Chris Hogg celebrated his 24th birthday on Thursday. To Patalainen, eager to record a first victory in an Edinburgh derby as manager of Hibs. Side against Christian Nade, who had a couple of chances in the first half and who was involved in the incident that led to Bamba's red card. Fletcher, he's done all right. Wallace intervened though. Making up some decent ground here, Lee Wallace. Wallace wanted a free kick, but it is just a throw.
He was looking for it. But again, the referee got that one right.
Lee Wallace, an Edinburgh boy. There are a fair few nationalities scattered around this pitch. It's a shot by Hogg on Nade. It's a free kick in a useful area.
Just a little shove there to gain advantage.
Hearts attacking the end where their fans are housed. 3,500 of them. Seeking an equalizer. Stewart whipping it in and forcing Zamatulski again to make the save.
That is the preferred choice of dead ball specialist, now just whipping it in, just looking for a player to get across the goalkeeper, and any touch at all takes it in. Good goalkeeping though.
Stewart's corner. It wasn't a very good one, but Rocha and Rankin conspired to give him another chance. Bruno Aguiar to take set pieces. He was taken off after Balog's red card. Stewart tries again, and Rocha meets it again. Palazuelos. Abua. Dainty touch. Wallace sends it swirling towards Stewart.
Well, Stewart apologises, he knows he shouldn't have let that one bounce. Very good ball from Wallace, switching the course of play.
Rob Jones up towards Stephen Fletcher. O'Brien. He's barged his way through Alan O'Brien. And then had Abua to contend with on defensive watch. And they've let that go out. High into the sky from Hogg. Robbie Nilsson's header. Hogg again. Van Zanten. Rankin. Jones. Heavy touch from Ryden. Palazuelos pounced. Now Mikalunas. Rankin all over Palazuelos. Michael Stewart over the free kick again, a former Hibs player. Now in his second spell with Hearts and ordered to go back a bit. Getting a bit of stick from Charlie Richmond and plenty from the Hibs fans too. That's where it's got to be. Well, Charlie's still not having it. He could be getting a yellow card if he doesn't play ball soon.
Oh, you are talking about maybe what, a yard and a half?
Stewart's free kick then, Karapides is off target.
And the referee goes straight across to Michael Stewart to have a word. See him not having that. Difficult one, that one for Karapides. And they're still talking.
Jones. Russia. Ryden. Rankin aware of Van Zanten's run down the right. Rankin, memorably for Hibs, he caught out Artur Boruc earlier in the season from range.
Not quite squiggle of that one.
Shabba Laszlo, the 8th coach of Hearts during just over 4 years of the Romanov reign. Ryden. Stevenson. Snuffed out by Mikalunas. Karapides for Palazuelos. Now Jonsson. Stevenson. Stewart. Nilsson. Hacked away by Jones. Karapides. Nade. Battle of the big men. Nade grounded, it's a Hibs throw.
Can't fault Nade's work rate so far today. It's just the ability to hold the ball up and keep playing going for his side that I would challenge.
Rankin shrugging off Stewart. And it's going to be pulled back for a free kick. Charlie Richmond waiting to see if there would be an advantage. There wasn't.
Rankin working hard in that Hibs midfield. He pulled back from Michael Stewart.
Russia overrun it. Stewart. Mikalunas. The loss of Andy Driver bad enough in the first half with a hamstring injury, but then Shabba Laszlo lost his keeper. Janos Balog sent off, but the numbers evened up moments later, much to Mixu's dismay when Sol Bamba also saw red. Nade will get a free kick off Rob Jones.
Well, that's much better from the striker. It's a real battle, that. Jones and Nade.
Jonsson and Karapides will make moves into the box to join Nade and Palazuelos at the Bua. Stewart it is who takes it. Robbie Nilsson, and it came off Russia. Should spin away for a corner, will it? Nope, Ryden kept it in, but then presented it to Mikalunas. And here is Nade. activity from Hearts comes to nothing. Stevenson. Poor. Cut out by Palazuelos. Stewart. Hogg steps in front of Nade. Hogg seeking out O'Brien. Cut a play by Lee Wallace. Van Zanten. Rocha. Bua. Palazuelos losing out. Rocha looked like he was held back then by Jonsson. He was. It's going to be a free kick.
Well, Rocha did well in there. Latched on to the end of this one. Already shown in this match that he can pick a pass. Well, this looks to be an interesting area for both Fletcher and Riordan. I thought from this side it would favour the left foot of Fletcher.
An hour played and potentially a massive moment this. Second goal for Hibs would be a big blow for Hearts, but Fletcher's free kick miserably against the wall. Rankin ready to return it in Rob Jones's direction. Fletcher. Rush of heads is left. Wilson in the bottom. So Charlie Richmond stopped play immediately. It was obviously painful.
Wasn't the best of balls in from Rankin, just drifted out wider. See there, there was a clash.
He won't get much of a welcome back to his feet from the majority in Easter Road, but again, the referee left with little choice but to check him out. He did nullify a probable Hibs attack though. It's the jeers from the home fans. Wilson immediately called into action again. Helped on its way by Jonsson and Zanten. Laszlo, frustrated.
Yeah, he's not very happy with Mikkel Yunus. Allowing the ball to go out there. Robbie Nelson was nowhere near catching up with him.
Well, they certainly missed Andy Driver. Off injured. And he was looking a threat as well. O'Brien. Van Zanten. Fletcher. Cry from Hibs, bit hopeful. Abua. Lukas is in plenty of space away to the right. Abua taking his time to send it out there. It's going to Robbie Nilsson first. Now Mikalunas up against Stevenson. Nilsson. Palazuelos. Wallace. And he's going to got a free kick off Van Zanten.
Again correct. Wallace past Van Zanten, just puts his body in the way.
Hearts desperate for an equaliser. Will it come now? Peters. Abua, Palazuelos, Jonsson, Nade, all in there. Once again, Stewart forces a save out of Sanatolski. Familiar routine. Nade! Alan O'Brien looking to open a few doors here. Fletcher trying to set up Ryden running inside of him. Momentum lost by Hibs. Corner.
He wins the corner, but I think he should just take that chance himself. Tries to feed Riordan and gets cut out, but maybe he'd score more goals if he was a little bit more greedy.
A minor squabble between Fletcher and Abua will earn a ticking off for both.
Just coming in a little bit late, just catches Fletcher.
Ryden's corner, away by Jonsson. O'Brien. Clever for Hogg. Jones unable to make contact. Ryden. Karapinas have to knock it behind. It's a good period of pressure from Hibs this.
Yeah, I think they feel that they can get the second goal now and kick on.
Hibs fans are on their feet. Their manager would do it on a second too. One goal lead, always a worry. Ryden tries again. It's a teaser, which evaded McDonald, and it's going to be another corner on the other side.
Yeah, McDonald couldn't get there. Maybe gets a wee touch on it. Yeah, just enough.
McDonald. Most of his games for Hearts are coming against Rangers. Funny enough, they to White Box next week. Got a game there now, after Balog's red card in the first half. Ryden whips it in, Fletcher helps it on, and Palazuelos digs it out. Overhead from Hogg. Russia. Towards Ryden, but away by Wallace. And Zanton's onto it. Still just the one goal in this Edinburgh derby, scored by Stephen Fletcher. Since then we've had 2 red cards, the Hearts keeper Janos Balog and Sol Bamba, who was playing at right back for Hibs today. Jonsson stepping out of defence. Nilsson. Plenty of room. Desperate cross up. With action for the Barclays Premier League tomorrow from 12:30. The big spenders meet at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea and Manchester City. West Brom fighting for survival, go to West Ham Monday at 7. We've got that game too. Jones is toiling. Hibs were thinking of bringing on Joe Keenan anyway, but they might just put that on hold whilst Jones is checked out. Joe Keenan, who started his career with Chelsea. Jones will be okay, I'm sure. We're into the last quarter of this intriguing Edinburgh derby. Both teams with 10 men, each with 1 goal. Keenan is going to replace Alan O'Brien. Made a rare start recently, Joe Keenan against Falkirk here. He's going to get his first taste of an Edinburgh derby in place of O'Brien.
O'Brien was lively, provided the cross for Fletcher's goal.
Jones ready to return meantime, but he'll have to wait a moment. Hibs with a slender lead. Jones back on now, Van Zanten. Peters will enlist some help from Jerry McDonald. Derek Riordan giving him plenty to worry about. No time to faff around in a derby like this. Stewart. Nade. Stewart again. Has to hold off Rocha. Keenan snapping away at him too. Nilsson. Keenan busy.
Yeah, I think both Rocha and Rankin have worked well in that Hibs midfield. Pretty tenacious at times.
Into the last 20 minutes, still Stephen Fletcher's goal. The difference. Stevenson. Hogg. Wallace caught by Rankin. Hibs unbeaten in the last 5 Edinburgh derbies, their best run since they went 8 unbeaten against Hibs in the mid to late 80s, or 90s rather. Abua. Stewart. Stewart leaves it for Palazuelos. Abua. Karapinas. Abua for Stewart. Able to smuggle it through to Nade. Robbie Nilsson for Mikalunas. Nade needs to get on his feet quick. There's nobody in the box whatsoever for the cross. Lethargic. Hearts at this stage, and the flag stays down. Fletcher's onside. Can he score again? No, McDonald has pushed it away for a corner.
That's a great save. Fletcher wasn't sure if he was onside. It's really close. There's a glance across to just check. Can't put it away. The goalkeeper does his job, stays on his feet. Make sure he does not beat in that front post area.
The second goal proving elusive for Hibs, but another opportunity beckons here from the corner. Bua though, easily able to beat Ryden's corner. Rankin. Clutched by Jamie McDonald. He gives Christian Nade something to chase. Lewis Stevenson is with him. Nade wasn't quite sure where the ball had gone. Just as well for Hibs, hardly the biggest man on the pitch, keeping an eye on him. Karapinas. Stewart. Zanton. Fletcher. Nicely held up by Fletcher, who was then fouled by Jonsson, and the free kick will be given.
Charlie Richmond just waiting to see if advantage could be played.
Peters sticking close to Rob Jones. Jones did win it. Plugging away in their quest for an equalizer. Adrian Moroviec is going to come on soon. Started the last 2 games as a makeshift striker. Injured not long after arriving at Hearts. We hear he's going to possibly take the place of Michael Stewart. Nilsson's powerful throw. Hearts frantically searching for a goal that would bring them level at the home of their great city rivals. It's a throw for Hibs. So Michael Stewart will be jeered off by the Hibs fans. Former Hibs, played for Hearts initially, and he was still at Manchester United. He went on loan to Hearts, and then joined Hibs permanently, and then ended up back at Hearts. Never moved to guarantee much popularity. He is replaced by Adrian Moroviec, who has missed most of the season with a knee injury. He was actually in the Kaunas team that knocked Rangers out of Europe at the start of this season. Karapidas. Rankin escaping the clutches of Palazuelos for now. Wallace.
Well, Hearts running out of ideas. Laszlo won't give up, that's for sure. See quite clearly, 4-3-2.
Tolsky leading that goal kick for Hogg. Here's Wallace. Couldn't go back to his keeper because Ryden blocked that particular route, and Hibs earned themselves a throw-in, and Wallace not keen to give the ball back to Rankin. And of course they do have a man capable of a long throw, therefore he takes a short one. And Zanton, it's pretty poor from Keenan. It could set up a Hearts attack. Just overrun by Moroviec though, and that allowed Stevenson in. Stevenson shadowing Nilsson. Or Stevenson for one. Wasn't really expecting the throw there. Rocha, away by Karapidas. Bua could be onto that, not easy. Wallace. Previous 2 Edinburgh derbies in the league this season ended all square. Hearts would certainly take more of that. And they breach this Hibs defence. Palazuelos. Evil shout against Mikalunas. Abua. Nielsen. Abua. It's veered away from Nade.
You can't see why Hearts don't score that many goals. It's not only because they just play one up, not get enough support up to the one striker when he does hold possession. At times he doesn't. Certainly taking Andrew Driver out of the side has a huge effect, a huge negative one.
Well, Zanatolski obviously has a problem at the moment. He can't take the goal kicks. Having to leave that duty to Chris Hogg. Maybe he got fed up with the ball blowing away on his goal kicks and giving Chris Hogg the chance to have a go. Rankin, Russia, Keenan, Stevenson, Ryden, Mikalunas, slammed into the stand by Rob Jones, heading towards the last 10 minutes of this fourth Edinburgh derby of the season. Hibs are certainly hoping there'll be another one to come if they secure a top 6 finish. This will help them if they win here. It will give them a considerable lift, in fact. Karapinas. Hearts in need of inspiration, in need of an equalizer. See Patalainen yet to enjoy a victory in an Edinburgh derby as a manager. Well, he's close to it. He won't be feeling it just yet. Here's Abua. Moroviec back to Abua. Christian Nade, I think, was worried that he was going to be offside. He wasn't.
Abua not happy with Nade. He didn't guess right and make that run. He has worked hard, Nade. Just lacked a bit of quality, certainly in front of goal.
But still hoping and praying and just about believing that they have a goal in them. Karapinas towards Nade. Rob Jones made it his business, and just as Mikalunas was about to pull the trigger, Ryden flicked it away. Shane McDonald returning it before Ryden got close. Keenan gives it away again. Nielsen. Rob Jones across Mikalunas. Hearts advancing their throw-ins though. Nielsen again for Mikalunas. Nielsen steadies himself. Jonsson coming in. Nade! Blocked by Jones. May have hit his hand, but I don't know much about it, it did. It's a half-hearted appeal from the Hearts fans behind that goal. Abua. Using his sizable frame to shield Keenan. Johnson. Heavy touch encouraged Rocha.
Well, it just seems like every time Nadi gets a glimpse at goal, he loses his conviction. Again, no real power on that effort.
There might be some player that could score. Stephen Fletcher's been ordered to get back a bit, that's why we've got a delay to this free kick. Charlie Richmond playing it by the book there. Had two huge decisions to make just ahead of half-time. Got them both right. Red cards for Balok and Bamba. Karapides sent it in. Samatolski under pressure from his own man. Nade, it's off the bar. He still can't score. Abua. Another chance goes begging for Christian Nade, and he'll be kicking himself if Hearts end up losing this derby. Although he was a little unfortunate this time.
Well, yet again it's Nade. Samatolski and Rob Jones get something on it. It's not a bad effort though from Nade that time. A looping header, and he's unlucky.
Agonisingly close for the faithful followers of Hearts. Into the last 5 minutes, they've come so close to an equaliser, Hearts. But still the quest goes on. Abua. Wallace. Karapides. Oh, missed kick from Jones, maybe beaten by the pitch there. Well, certainly claim as much. Johnson. Nade. Hooked away by Hogg. Time running out for Shaba Laszlo and Hearts. Is he going to suffer his first defeat in an Edinburgh derby? Is Mixu Patalainen going to claim his first victory as a boss?
You can't fault his work rate on the sidelines or his teams, but they have had chances. They've more often than not fallen to Christian Nade.
Ian Murray has been out injured with a groin problem, missed the last 7 games, went to the barbers during that time by the look of it. He's going to come on for the last few minutes, a veteran of these occasions.
That looks more like it was done at home for me.
It's his 19th Edinburgh derby. He's only been on the winning side 3 times against Hearts, but that might be about to change. Albeit he won't have made much of a contribution to the cause. Nielsen. Palazuelos. Russia having a nibble. Palazuelos still going. Now Mikalunas. A bit of ground on Stevenson, and Jones had to turn it behind for a corner to add to the tension in the closing stages.
Well, it's tense because Hibs haven't managed to put Hearts away. Just that one goal.
Off goes Derek Ryden, kissing the badge. And on comes Ian Murray to add some resistance. Hibs aiming to preserve their 1-goal lead, given to them fairly early by Stephen Fletcher. 2 red cards since. Mikalunas with the corner. Johnson trying to make contact. This is Abua. Keenan having a go. Abua's got it in there, and Zamatorski grabs it.
Again, it's good play from Abua. He has looked like real quality today. I think he's right to ask questions of players going across Zamatorski there.
Last minute of the 90, and the word is there's going to be 3 minutes of stoppage time.
It'll be a big win this for Hibs. 2 in a row for the first time since December. It just means that the confidence starts to build at the business end of the season. And just in time as well to keep in the top 6. And Hearts, well, they couldn't afford to lose this game, really. Hearts they certainly have a cushion there in third spot.
We're about to embark on 3 minutes of added on time. Karapitas launching it. Will Jones gets helped out by Hogg. Mikalunas though, and Hogg in there, nearly got a touch that might have troubled Zamatorski, and Jonsson had got himself into the thick of it too. Abua's down hurt. Mikalunas, Jonsson who's virtually staying up front now in the quest for this equalizer. Rob Jones with a better header that time. Palazuelos on by Jonsson. Frantic defending from Hibs. Mikalunas taking on Murray. Jones will knock it away. Temporary relief. Still 2 minutes of stoppage time to go. Hibs hanging on. Nade took that well. Fletcher now. Hanging on to the ball would be an idea for Hibs, easier said than done. But a free kick has gone the way of Fletcher, rather needlessly from Hart's point of view.
Well, Johnson nearly got on the end of this one here. It's a good ball in. Mikalunas in the last 5 minutes has been highly involved. Just couldn't get his head to it, Jonsson. Great ball in though.
Hibs on the brink of recording a rare Edinburgh derby victory in recent times. They've wasted that though by sending it straight behind for a goal kick, and that'll give Hearts one last chance perhaps for a final push. Needs a big kick from McDonald. Hit and hope time. Dispatched back by Jones. The Hibs fans are whistling, but there's a few seconds to go yet. Fletcher's offside, and Hearts will try and get it into the box, possibly for the last time. They'll take a goal now any which way they can, whether it's lucky or whatever. Goalkeeper's going to take the free kick. Unsurprisingly, it's heading towards the box. It's going to be taken again. Charlie Richmond not happy with Hogg and Palazuelos. And also Palazuelos, I think. A nerve-wracking last few seconds. Abua helps it on. Moroviec. And Hogg will stop it going for a corner. It's very assured. Hibs nearly there. Charlie Richmond has looked at his watch. What a massive victory this will be for Hibs if they can just close it out now. Desperate to hear that whistle. Bua. There will be no last chance, that's it. It's only a second win in 10 Edinburgh derbies for Hibs and a first as a manager for Mixu Patalainen. A victory which really could help decide their destiny this season as to whether they finish top 6 or bottom 6. Stephen Fletcher got the goal, but the main talking points were red cards just before half-time for Hearts keeper Janos Balog, and then moments later for Sol Bamba of Hibs. An absorbing Edinburgh derby, and for a change of late, it's those in green and white who are celebrating because it's finished. Hibs 1, Hearts 0.
And the live football lineup continues with Chelsea against Man City tomorrow at Stamford Bridge from 12:30. We're at Upton Park on Monday night for West Ham, West Brom from 7 o'clock. And Tuesday night at the Emirates for the FA Cup tie between Arsenal and Hull. In the Edinburgh derby, Hibs made the capital gain with Stephen Fletcher scoring the only goal. Both teams suffered a capital loss. Hearts keeper Janos Balog red carded, and Hibs defender Sol Bamba went too. Easter Road reaction on the way. Winners by 1-0, and that means this in the Clydesdale Bank Premier League. Hearts, as they were on 48, 5 points ahead of Dundee United, but the Tannadice team could change that today. Hibs are 3 points better off now from 36 to 39. That should please Mixu Patalainen.
Mixu, your first derby win as manager, how does it feel?
Oh, fantastic. These are special occasions. Like I said before the game, these matches mean everything to us. Everything to the supporters, players, these are the fantastic days of your career, and, sweet victory today. Hearts is a very good team and riding high in SPL, third position, and good 3 points.
It's now your second consecutive win. Can you now build on this victory and hopefully make that push, possibly even for a European place?
Well, we hope so. We keep our feet on the ground. We realise, after analyse this game, what we've done right and wrong, and we take it forward to the next match.
We spoke about Stephen Fletcher before the game, and he gave you a great start in the match.
Absolutely, yeah. He's a goal scorer. You can see the work rate he's putting in. Works very, very hard for the team, and he's a quality player and deserves it.
And 2 sending offs at the end of the first half. How did you see those incidents?
Well, it was they were last men in the line. Obviously, the goalkeeper was a clear cut. There was no question about that. Sol Bamba, I don't think that was a red card. Hogg was inside, good position. I don't think it was a goal scoring opportunity there for Nade. But referee made that decision, and so be it.
But overall, absolutely delighted with your players today.
Absolutely delighted with the work rate and the determination and willingness to win today.
Thanks for your time. Well done.
Thanks.
That was only Hibs' second win in 10 matches against Hearts, so the feeling will be sweet for the Easter Road team.
What a win it is, and he does work very, very hard, but he just lacks that bit of quality when he needs someone to stick the ball in, like Hibs have in Ryden and Fletcher, if you like.
We've heard from Mixu Patalainen, let's hear now from Csaba Laszlo.
Csaba, 1-0 defeat here today. Do you feel you deserve to take something from the game?
Okay, we don't took it nothing. We had some injury. We get 1 red card, and we had a lot of chance, but we don't score. Especially in the second half, we played one-way football. But at the moment, we must go back a little bit and think about why we lost. In the first half, we had 1 or 2 goal shoots from the opponent, and then they scored 1 goal. After we had also the possibility, but we was a little bit also unlucky.
You lost Andrew Driver early on in the game, and then your goalkeeper. How difficult was it to recover from those blows?
Then with Jimmy McDonald's, we had also a good goalkeeper in the bench, but he don't make it any mistake. And with the Andrew Driver, is definitely painful if you lose a very good wings, but also Mikko is a good player, which one he make it a lot of trouble. But definitely, I hope with Andrew Driver will be nothing serious, and he will be okay for the next game.
And Christian Nade had 3 excellent chances. Do you feel he needs to be more clinical in front of goal?
This is what I wish. If you have in a game 3 chances and you don't score a goal, you cannot talk about a fantastic performance. If you have this possibility, you must score.
Thank you for your time, Csaba.
You're welcome.
No change for Hearts in the SPL. They stay up.
That Mix will be saying to his Hibs players today, you need to go with Stewart, because one thing he will do is break into the box, looking for them little knockdowns, and when he gets in, he normally tucks them away.
2 derby draws between Hibs and Hearts so far this season. Goalless at Tynecastle on the 3rd of January and 1-1 here at Easter Road in October when Hibs hit the front after little more than a minute.
The winds are expected to reach gale force. There's a storm.